Alright, welcome. I'm going to be playing some Nioh today. This is more of a test. I wanted to try and see how my streaming is going. I've been having some audio issues. Ah, you're over there. Alright. Just for those of you watching in the future, I've played a couple of levels of this, but I'm starting a new game because I want to actually try and get into it a little bit better. Alright, let's go play Nioh. I beat Dirk Suze, so it should be easy. To the far east lies Zipangu, a land brimming with golden palaces and sparkling jewels. Kublai Khan, ruler of the Mongol Empire, sent a large army there. But the warriors of the Zipangu used miraculous stones to put up a strong defense. The Travels of Marco Polo, Chapter 6. We got some cutscenes. Hopefully I won't get copyright strike for this. We'll see. We'll see. For those of you who've never played Nioh before, Amrita's basically Souls. If you played Dark Souls.
Philosopher's Stone.
What is this? Full Metal Alchemist.
The Queen of England remains locked in combat. With Spain. A country where the sun never sets.
Got myself some jelly beans.
Our forces weakening with every battle. The Queen and her inner circle turn to divination and alchemy, hiring pirates like us, finding Rita for them. With that power, they managed to defeat the invincible Spanish Armada. But now it seems they want to keep their methods a secret.
So you play as William. He used to fight for the Queen. Now because he did some shady shit, he's being kept. So we open up in the only place that RPGs like this can open up, in a jail cell. Why is our character always in jail? Why is it always the first thing that happens? Because someone somewhere's got a jail fetish, I'm telling you. Let's roll. We're currently in London. Hey, listen! I'm getting Dark Souls 2 flashbacks all over again.
It seems death won't stop chasing me.
Alright. I basically know what I'm doing for the start of this game. So I'm going to try and see if I can get used to the combat a bit better. Right. Moist, right. Swear there's some bits there. We go. So, this game plays brilliantly. That's why I fell in love with it. Right, got my boots on. Got some medicine, so we'll equip that real quick. Come on then. I just got stoned. Put your bow away, boy. I ain't got no space for that in my inventory. Evidently. even in games where there are no shields, you still get people cowering behind what essentially are just shields. All three are the exact same. Got arrested that bonfire. Sorry, shrine. That's where the Dark Souls comparisons will stop here. Nice. If there's anyone in the chat, can you please let me know how the audio and visuals are? We're slowly starting to build up a character. William's starting to finally get dressed. I'm going to play with this battle axe a bit, so that's a shortcut that I don't think I've ever used, if I'm completely honest. So I think the aim for this bit is to go up even further. I sometimes get mixed up in this tutorial, it's a bit... There's something here. More medicine, nice. If only it was this common in the game. So, here we get to look at the main villain. This is Kelly. Get used to seeing him.
The pirates have served their purpose. The death of the leader of Japan will spark a war, and a wonderful opportunity to acquire more Amrita. Once tomorrow's execution takes place, we will get our hands on a compass that will lead us to that Amrita.
Don't mind me.
With enough Amrita,
Right, just gonna leave them to it. They're just talking about being evil and stuff. Ooh, I'm not a huge fan of the axes. Too slow for my liking. Get spam, nerd. So this is that door I was telling you about. That's a shortcut. Now, if I am correct, we need to keep going down. And that leads out there. Something down here. Come on then, bro. Take me. Right, why did you bring your friend to the party? Alright, that was a bit full. But we made it. We got some stones and another chest. These are slightly powerful stuff. Slightly improved sword. And that sweet 50 damage. Some new boots. Alright, I see what you got. Got a better battle axe. I'm probably not going to bother about equipping it because I probably won't be using it. But the only problem I've got with this, because this is essentially the tutorial level, it would have been nice if it gave you a bow or something to practice with the bows. I mean, maybe there is one, I just miss it, but I don't know. in here. Yeah, another shrine. The audio sounds pretty good. Oh, thank God for that. Now you can. See if I remember the way. Do you know the way? Ah, here we go. Boss time! This guy is super tough. I've only ever been able to beat him once. Like, he's honestly like, he looks really weak, but he's so hard. Oh, okay, he's dead. And now we get to meet Lord Voldemort. I mean Kelly.
It's you. The man with the guardian spirit.
If I die, the secret of the stones dies with me.
Let me show you what these stones can do. Behold.
The visuals look good. Like, is it blocky or is it smooth?
It's time for your execution.
Oh, that's a new one. You really like hugging the wall, don't you, bro? Some bones. Excellent. Easy.
Well done. Quite a feat. So this spell shall guide me to the kingdom of gold.
Alright. It's got some story bits going on.
The journey was not an enjoyable one. During 2 years' voyage, the Helloff was lost. The trow sank, while the hope vanished without a trace. The good news of the Bride of Boatsam was nothing but lies. Only Leifta remained. unexpected twist. But what awaited us in the Far East wasn't love. It was monsters and death.
Is it just me that the symbol for Nioh looks way too much like a Dark Souls bonfire? Not taking your inspiration to a whole new level. Alright. Now time to choose your weapon. So I like this. And I'm also going to go with a single sword. Just because I like swords. And I'm going to go with Kato. But I don't think I should. No, I didn't mean to do that. No, I don't need a tutorial. I pretty much learned everything the tutorial offers. So now we've got mission 1. We've washed up ashore. Into an unexpected little town. Village, whatever. Delicious. So this game's got a Diablo style system to it as well, where loot will progressively increase over time. So the only downside is this is you're going to be spending a lot of time looting, a lot of time in menus, trying to configure your character out. Nice with some foot soldier armor. One cool thing about this probably better if I actually got up close. Did he just say Kenny? Now I've got Attack on Titan flashbacks. So for those of you that don't know, this is where one of the first what's it is. So you can guide this little dude home and you get little bonuses. It's all about trying to figure out what playstyle you like best. So I finally got myself a nice sword. So I'm going to be using this for most of the smaller enemies. quite far enough. Let's try again. Nice. Right. Basically, how I like to play this game is probably completely wrong. I'll just make my way to each bonfire or shortcut, and then I'll look into all the stuff that I've acquired through them when it's a bit more safe. So it's because I don't really just want to be changing everything about me every 2 seconds. So I'm going to let my inventory fill up a little bit, and then I can do what I like with it once I'm done. So we're going to go this path. And die. Okay. So that's our first death. I call it BS on it as well. So now, in classic Dark Souls fashion, I need to make my way back to that guy without dying to get back all that Amrita. So I'm going to keep killing everyone just because nice. Some dollar there. Give me that dollar. Fantastic. Which is not that nice, it's gotten a bit dark. Alright, so I'm going to take out every enemy just so I don't get jumped. Delicious. Oh, that guy scared me more than he probably should have. Very easy in this game to lose your cool and die. Or just die. So I think these guys are basically your equivalent to your Black Knights and Dark Souls. The guys are just gonna screw you up just for the sake of doing it. They're assholes and they need to be dealt with. Some of these guys can just, even the weakest of enemies can give you a hard time. Forgot about him. Thanks for the axe, dude. Don't get used to invincibility frames because I'm pretty sure there aren't a single. There's none in the game. So that action I just performed was basically your equivalent to a Dark Souls visceral attack, an attack that's designed to get the enemy to the point where they cannot strike back, and yet I still got killed during the animation. So Nioh doesn't like invincibility rings. Especially when you dodge as well. Yeah, laugh all you want, mate. Ouch. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Now this bit is dude central. Well, I have none of this. I swear I was... What? So this feels like a game that wants to be more Bloodborne than Dark Souls, and yet punishes you for playing the way that Bloodborne would encourage you. Like, what's the point in having super fast and fluent combat if you can never use it effectively in battle? There's one thing that still bugs me about this game. It still resorts to, especially at this level when you don't really have any good items, lock onto dude, throw brick, lower dude down to me. Swing once or twice and die anyway. So that's all that I'm ready to gun now. So everything I've just done is just wasted. Remember, this is level 1 as well. Like the other level was tutorial. Imagine comparing this to the Undead Burg in Dark Souls 1 or Yharnam in Bloodborne. I know it's not too hard on paper, but and obviously Yharnam was a lot worse in some aspects. But the main problems with Yharnam were enemies that you could easily avoid if you took the right path, and mobs of enemies which took a little bit of planning to take out. This is just enemies that just straight up one hit combo kill you. I didn't mean to do that, but... Oh, gotta pick up that stone. Could come in super handy. a shiny here. Oh, hold on. Did I go the wrong way? No, I didn't go the way enough. Eat it, nerd. I gotta figure out how I want to do this. Oh no, I could just get staggered into a death. That's fun as well. I mean, that's totally cool. I'm just as cool with this as you guys are, let's be honest. Yeah, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. So once he hits you, you cannot like break out of that state. He just one hit kills you. It's fine. You'll find out that this game does that a lot. This game is you make mistakes, you die. And for those that you watched me fighting the second boss of the game yesterday, you'll understand what I mean by this. In the end, I did defeat her by literally playing how I would play Dark Souls, and it just made the entire fight rather boring. In my opinion, this first level is poorly designed. I mean, we could go this way. It's kind of got a longer way through. You can get yourself a little shortcut, make your way to the bonfire. And there's another one of those Black Knight dudes right there with an archer behind him. I understand the enemies following the same rules as the player, but it only works if the player is on equal terms with the enemies. They're far stronger than I am, and they're more plentiful, so the whole always balanced because they have the same rules as I do. I can stagger them into death, and they can do it to me. But at the same time, I'm at the disadvantage all the way through. Alright. Have I got a bow yet? I should probably check. Because I could really do with a bow. No. Alright. We'll sort all that out, like I say, when we hit a safe spot. Oh no. Oh, I don't think I've been down this way before. Let's see what's down here. Some sacred water. Oh, this is the shortcut that I was on about. So, grab this, do this, and then you kick this down for your first shortcut of the game. And then literally back at the start. Alright. While we're here, let's sort out our gear. So, do we got a better Kurosagama? No. Do we got a better sword? Also no. Cool. So I'm just going to armor myself up a little bit. Make sure I keep in right. So these are bombs. This is basically a soul of X from Dark Souls. You use it, you get Amrita, and save it until if I use them now. It even does, well, it doesn't do the crushing animation, so that'd be too much effort. And I can level up. So I want to work on magic. I want to do magic runs, so I'm probably going to level this up a bit. So what I'm going to do is put that, and then put my dexterity up a little bit, because that helps my Kurosagama, whatever it's fucking called. And I'm just going to leave it at that for now. I have no idea if I am ruining my character, but I'll figure it out in the long run. So we've got our special again. Alright. So, we did get some new bits, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that antidote on just in case we ever need it. Got some, alright, we'll get some of these. So I'm going to put that on, and this one has an ammo buff. So we did get a slightly more powerful one. Okay, cool. Get used to seeing the menus because you'll see them a lot in this game. Alright, we've got our first bow. Which means we can bring the pain to the enemy. And the bow mechanics in this game again are brilliant. Like when it comes to the actual combat, it's great. So we're just gonna heal on up. And what I want to do, I don't think I can. Oh, I can level up. Right. So stamina increases your equip rate. But I don't really... Your body does spears. But that gives you plus 40 in life. Whereas heart is for swords and bows, but only gives you 10 in life. But it gives you a plus 2 in what seems to be range time. And ninja skill points. So I'm just going to put it in magic for now. Because I want to learn how to do the magic. I don't think I can do it yet. Let's see in a second. I don't even think I can yet. I'm assuming it's one of these that's blocked off. Alright, cool. Alright. Forgot about you, little sneaky bugger. Don't see any dudes. Oh, I do. We had the same idea, except for I didn't miss because my AI is not as good as yours. You know what? Screw you, guy. I forget. We're playing a Souls clone, therefore we don't need a jump button. Don't know if that's a dude or not. That's a dude. I was wondering how long it'd be before the camera tried to screw me over. Yeah, that's not a dude. What kind of laugh at me all you want, boy? I got your number. That's the other end. Alright, I finally got that. Come on then, me and you. I want to take him on in range combat. I recommend that. A wooden hammer. I hear they're very good. Is that one of them dudes? Or is it just weirdly shiny? Alright, so we're about to witness our first attack my yokai. God, I love this game. Right, and I can finally get this item. Oh, not doing too good with arrows. Give me arrows. I don't want bow, I want arrows. take it stealth's not normally a thing. He was totes looking away from me, and then he was just like, oh yeah, killed the player. Gotta give it to this dude, he got the best hearing. Me and you now, axe boy. Oh, right. You done, son? See, this guy doesn't understand that I'm here, so why was the other guy all like, oh yeah? Is there a stealth element in this game? Can I take things slowly? I don't even know. Find out next time on Yokai Watch. Alright, this is what I was trying to do last time before he so rudely murdered me. Wow, that tracking. That's some Dark Souls 2 level of bad. And then one shot. Absolutely fantastic. Well, I'm sorry, we gave you a rich and brilliant combat mechanic. You thought you'd actually want to use it? Nah, mate. Go back to poking me with a sword every 5 minutes. The two rules of combat in this game is, can you stun lock them? Yes? Okay, cool. Just murder them. Can you not? Nope. Right then. Just poke them one at a time. And every encounter just turns out looking like this. Ninjas. Plus, none of these guys even take it, like, even notice that I just butchered their friend with a bow. Two arrows. Use them sparingly. There are times like that make you think, yeah, I might be getting good at the game, and then you'll fight this guy and you'll be like, actually no, I'm just really bad at the game. Now I learned something earlier today, that his horns are what makes him so weak, so the reason why I can stagger him so easily at the start is because I break his horns. But because his horns are now broken, it's harder to stagger him. Don't kill more of us. We're fragile. So we made it through the first major stepping stone in this level. The rest is more like trying to keep up. So what we're going to do now, we want to pray. Oh, we should be praying actually. I want to make sure. I've still only got the one sword. So that makes more sense. So that's currently at 4.2. That's 10.4. That's higher. I don't want to make my character too heavy because last time I did that I ended up screwing myself over. What I've got on is currently 3.1, so it's best to set that on. And again, well, 4.8. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is pray. Pray that I can get good at this game and offer up all the crap that I don't want. I'm going to keep that. Keep both of them for now. Alright, I've got that one. So now that's giving me a bit more Amrita. So I'm going to level up body a little bit. Try and see if I can save some. So I've now got 7 Estus. Medkits, you know what I mean. That was just a mess. But that's what fighting these guys is like. When you're fighting the humanoid enemies, it could be pretty fun, but as soon as the bigger yokai come along, it just gets really boring. It's just like, big scary monster dude, no good. Why is he not staggering? Well, he's dead now. Great, all of his loot went in the fire. Where did my amrita go? Ah, over here. Alright, that's done. Yep, that's fine. I'm fine with this. Completely fine. Could do with some arrows. God, I love this game. I can't really have a go at Geralt for his samurai skills. He did learn all this in a book. But Jesus Christ, the guy. A rare. He did a full 180. He was just like, yeah, nope. I feel like Nioh may have been able to capture the magic of the Souls games to some, but for me it just completely missed the mark. And yet I can't stop playing it because I want to prove myself wrong. I hate perfectionist style gameplay, it's so dull. Freed from this mortal coil. If only. messed that up. This is good against yokai, so I'm going to keep that on. I don't actually know what this buff is that I've got going on. I probably should figure it out at some point. Again with that tracking, the guy just spins like a ballerina. Right, I think that's going to end it for Nioh in general, not just this episode, but I have tried to enjoy this game. I have given it everything I can, and when I thought I was finally getting the hang of this game, turns out I'd learned nothing, and that it's just more what attack the enemies do, what happens to you, yada 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 yada. In my opinion, it's just not a great game. Thanks for anyone that watched. I will be watching this video through myself to see what the quality is like, and I do have a new game planned for tomorrow night, maybe even tonight, depends on what time and all that nonsense. But I will not be covering Nioh again. If you want to see other Souls-like content like Bloodborne or Dark Souls, leave a message in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy any of my videos. Just give me some time. I've just gotten back into the games, and I'm not actually completely sure what games I want to play. I've got a few ideas of what to do with my channel. I figured that Nioh might be a game that I could spend a few hours on, and well, I'm just not enjoying it. Like with Dark Souls, when I die, I feel like I've made the mistakes. I know, next time I go to my grave, I'm normally a bit better, a bit stronger. With Nioh, I just feel like I'm not getting any better. I'm getting lucky sometimes. And most of my deaths are just cheap one-hit kills or combos that I can't, that if I misdodge one little thing, I'm instantly dead. And I know this stuff is in Dark Souls as well, but it seems like it's a lot more in Nioh. It's a perfectionist game. Basically, that helper may as well not really exist, because you start taking damage, you die immediately. It's all about taking away the samurai a little bit too seriously. But let's hope the Sekiro Shadows Die Twice can do a lot better job. I trust From Software. I'm looking forward to it because I need the itch, basically, since I gave up with Dark Souls 2 towards the end game there. I need the itch of another game. In fact, I might actually go around and beat Dark Souls 2, and if you want that on the channel, let me know. The way this channel is going to go is I'm just going to start streaming whatever games I kind of want to play at the time. So if I want to play like Skyrim or whatever I'm playing at the time, I'll probably just stream it for my channel, and then you guys can also put in what you'd like to see as well, if you've got any suggestions. Like I say, I've got something new planned for tomorrow, something that hopefully people will enjoy. It's Friday night stream. Should be good. Fingers crossed. Anyway, catch you guys on the next one. This has been Nioh, and it has kicked my ass for the last time. This is a breakup that I'm afraid that we're going to have to go through. I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore, Nioh. I tried to love you. I tried. Your combat is amazing. Your graphics are pretty beautiful. The enemy diversity so far has been pretty boring. It's either yokai or dudes in armor, which, wouldn't mind it if they didn't all just one-shot me. I've done the first 2 bosses, 3 if you include the tutorial boss. All of them except for the tutorial one have kicked my ass royally. The boss here took me a while to get down. I'm pretty good at fighting him now. The second boss, I haven't got good at fighting. I literally just beat it once and was like, right, I'm peacing out. I ain't dealing with that. Also, I have no idea what I'm doing in the menus. I'm pretty sure I've messed up my character just by stats alone. I don't know if I'm leveling correctly or not. I don't know how this looks without looking into guides, and it's just, I don't know. Call back your dude. That's pretty cool. You lose all your damage obviously, but it means that you get to keep your special and that and build it back up again. But yeah, this has been Nioh. If you guys do want me to try and keep playing it, let me know. I'll probably stick with this build, try and figure out what's going on, try and figure out why I'm so bad at this game. I mean, at least they got the gestures menu better than the Souls games, I have to admit. Anyway, catch you guys later. Thanks for tuning